Hi, you winners, and welcome to another Winning Wednesday. Now, I know it's been a couple weeks and since the last one. I totally planned on doing one last week, and stuff went down that I couldn't, although I'll talk about later. And that's been reoccurring here and there since then, and from just random points of the day or night or whatever. So I'll talk about that more later. And get you guys caught up as to what's going on with my health, because a lot of it is health related. I am alive. I am not in any immediate health danger, which is good. It's just figuring out what's going on with my body, and it's just a lot of uncomfortable, stressful stuff that's happening. So I've caught a lot of you up on Twitch, but I figure YouTube, you guys only know the beginning stuff and you don't really know what's been going on recently. So I will get you guys caught up towards the end. But first things first, yesterday was my birthday. For those that did not see the alert soon enough before I unlisted it or anything like that, but yesterday was my birthday. I meant to announce it during last Winning Wednesday, but again, circumstances permitted me not to. And I just did Saints Row 4 with Kita. So Kita joined me and we just had fun and played around. We kind of hope to keep playing Saints Row because we really enjoy it, but we want people to vote on what they'd like to see more. We will be throwing up I think a vote both in probably the stream on Friday, but also on Twitter of what would you like to see, either more Saints Row 4 or seeing some more, or seeing Resident Evil 6. So that's the two options that we're kind of debating between on having in the Tuesday slot until Stardew Valley's multiplayer comes out, pretty much, because we know we want to dabble in that as well. But that's kind of our thought process for the two games to choose between. Let us know and keep an eye out for those polls again during the stream on Friday or on the Twitter or on Twitter. Either one. Both work. I'm tired. If I don't edit this one a lot, it's also because I'm exhausted. So just saying if there's a lot of fuck ups, my bad. But basically what's been going on other than my birthday, which also, if you guys do not know or are new to the channel, that does mark my 5-year anniversary with this channel. So I have been on YouTube as of yesterday, 5 years. 5 years, guys. Holy crap. And consistently uploading. Like, I'm talking about not how long I've had my channel, but how long day one I started uploading Let's Plays. 5 years. Hey, been on here a long time. So thank you guys so much for 5 years. Like, I know that I'm not the biggest. I know that I don't have many views. I know that I'm all over the place when it comes to uploading, specifically even content itself. I don't have a theme, but you guys have always been really awesome and a great community. I really appreciate all of you guys. So I just wanted to let you guys know that, like, all the love your way, because seriously, I've seen a lot of toxic communities or a lot of communities that just don't really support the creator, and you guys are always really supportive. So I appreciate you, and I just want to let you know that. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much the only exciting thing, good exciting thing that's happened in the last couple weeks. But other than that, since the last Winning Wednesday 2 weeks ago, I uploaded the rest of Life is Strange Before the Storm with Mom. So that's all over and done with. So if you guys weren't caught up, now it's all edited for you and up on YouTube. So no excuses, it's there. Whenever the other episode comes out, we do plan on playing that. I don't know if I'm going to be playing it before Life is Strange with her. I think we're just going to YOLO right into Life is Strange. And we may do that right when stream it right when I get to there next week, maybe. But I'll talk more about that. I gotta talk about that. Holy crap, there's a lot for me to talk about. I didn't realize. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've uploaded. And then I was gonna upload a Winning Wednesday when, like, shit went down. So I uploaded last day of June when I could. I did post on Twitter saying, like, hey, a lot's been happening. I'll get to uploads when I can. But I forget that there's a community thing now. I really gotta work on that for YouTube because I haven't actually figured out how that works. But I tried to upload last day of June when I could. The last part will be tomorrow, so it's gonna be, like, really out of sync. But yeah, then that'll be all of last day of June. All the feels were had, and the thumbnail's finally done because I did that thumbnail speed paintness. Not the speed paint, that still needs to be uploaded, edited and uploaded, but I've at least done the live stream. So that'll probably be this Sunday then, is probably the speed paint. But, and then afterwards, so this Friday, the only plan I have for YouTube uploads that I know of is this Friday will be a super special, well, YouTube only, it was not streamed, gameplay of something that me and Kita got early. So that's gonna be up. I might as well tell you guys. So we were here too, early access, but we cannot post it until the day it comes out. That is what I know I can say. But that's it. Like, I can't post anything or talk about anything about the game otherwise. So that's gonna be up on Friday, the first part. I have a feeling it's gonna be several parts. I just don't know how long yet because I haven't even attempted to tackle that yet. So we'll see what that ends up being, but that's gonna start being Friday and then go through Saturday, Sunday, all that jazz. That's the only thing I can think of that's being uploaded. Otherwise, I don't think I'm even anywhere near prepared for leaving next week. I didn't even think about that, guys. Oh my god. I don't know if there's gonna be a week off. That's scary. I didn't even think about that. So yeah, I'm gonna be gone from the 6th to the 13th. So I really hope that I can get at least a video every other day for you guys. So there's nothing, hopefully. I really hope so, guys. I'm so sorry if there's not, just because I haven't been able to edit as much as I'd like to, but I didn't even think about that. Yay, all the editing. But yeah, so there's a lot. So either way, I like I said, will be gone from the 6th to the 13th. Yeah, we'll be gone for visiting my mom in Baltimore, so I will be not here. There will probably be live streams if the setup that we have at my mom's house works. We haven't obviously tested it because I'm not there to test it, but either way, hopefully, crossing all fingers that we can stream. If we can, we will be. I just don't know how much we'll be streaming. I have no idea what we'll be streaming, if I'll be streaming, or like what. I know me and Keto, we're gonna try and do Friday, or at least one day of the weekend probably, will be me and her playing a chill game, something, because it can't be anything that we need to continue like Phoenix Wright or anything, because that's the Wii U, and I can't bring that. So, and it can't be Switch Splatoon related, because I'm not bringing that either, so I don't know what we're going to be playing. I don't know what I'm going to be playing. I don't know what Mom's going to be playing with me. Probably Life is Strange, though, I will say for that. But other than those things, that's pretty much it for what I've got planned for YouTube. So just going back to streams, what we've been doing, or what's been happening, is me and Kita finished up the rest of the Sexy Brutale, so that is done, and on Twitch if you guys missed it. We finished the ending and we 100%ed it in another stream. I really gotta start archiving them because they're starting to get close to the last days that they can be up. But yeah, all of that is over on Twitch, not edited obviously. There's some Game Wisp pick games that are up there as well that were really cool picks. And then there's also some Rise of the Tomb Raider. So since that's not anywhere near being close to uploaded, but it's up there. I've done 2 rounds of it, so about probably 7 hours worth of footage. And then also me and Kita playing not just Phoenix Wright, which is still going to be continued, and I'll talk about this upcoming streams-ness for this week. But also we did my birthday stream yesterday, which again, Saints Row 4, and it was super fun. So again, don't forget to vote on it, but that was a freaking blast. So many glitches, so many clips, guys, it was great. Like, so fantastic. I don't know if that's being put on YouTube or what's going on with that. There are some plans we have with something else that is a surprise that I will talk about once it's revealed later. I'm not gonna say it right now, but that may determine if that's going up on my channel or somewhere else. So, super secrets. Hey, it's a joke. Super secrets. But other than that, what's going on the rest of this week for the streams? So, I was planning on streaming art tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to be now. We'll see. Because one, I just realized I need to edit a bunch of shit for being gone, and I totally forgot about that. But two, I don't know how I'll feel, and how I feel has been very hit and miss recently. So if I do, I might do it shorter than I originally meant to, just to see how far I can go. And And that might be what I try to do. And if I have to cancel it, I will cancel depending. But that's the plan right now. It's supposed to be midday. I think I originally had it for, I want to say, let me double check that, what the actual schedule says. But it says from noon to 4. So I'm thinking I'll start at noon, but I might only go to like 2 and kind of feel out how I feel. If I have the energy and want to keep going, I will. I just don't know if I'm going to have that energy. So just so all of you are aware, it's been very hit and miss. Then Friday, there's a lot planned Friday. So let's get down to explaining it. Friday, me and Kita at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time will be doing We Were Here 1, actually. Because I did say We Were Here 2, but then we realized maybe we should play 1 for the people on Twitch who haven't seen 1. And we're also going to reverse roles because we never did that. I never played Librarian and she never played Adventurer. So that will be on Twitch only. I don't know if we're ever going to be uploading it to YouTube or whatnot. Me and Kita haven't talked about it, but that is the plan, is having it reversed and us doing the whole game. Because I think it'll take us pretty quickly since we know what to do with the puzzles. Or at least, I know it's been a while, but... And then after that, we will play We Were Here 2, which is going to be the opposite roles of what you will see on YouTube. And they will not be the same. And I don't know, again, if we're going to be uploading We Were Here 2, the stream, onto YouTube. Because we kind of want to... If you guys want to see Twitch and want to see the reversed roles, you should go over to Twitch and watch it. Whereas if people on Twitch want to see the reversed roles, they should go over to YouTube and watch it. Let's cross-platform. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure how we're going about it, but that was kind of the thought at first, at least, to try and increase traffic in both directions. And also to both people's. So, like, you could see Kita's footage on her channel and my footage on mine and vice versa for Twitch. So... we do plan on playing We Were Here 2. It's basically escape the room co-op. It's super fun. But after we're here with We Were Here 1 and We Were Here 2, we will play Phoenix Wright Case 3. Apparently there is 2 more investigations and 2 more cases of Case 3 on top of the one we already did. So we're going to be doing round 2 of the investigation and then trial. Round 3 will be a different time. So that's going to be finishing off Fridays, assuming We Were Here 1 and 2 didn't take us too long. Now, the new plan is Rise of the Tomb Raider. I'm going to play probably for a couple hours. And again, this may be canceled depending on how I feel. But it should be okay. I'll play the first couple. I'll just play 2 hours of Rise of the Tomb Raider from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. And then at 1 p.m. me and Kita will switch gears and do the rest of Case 3 of Phoenix Wright, because I want to do it before I leave for Baltimore, so that way we're not in the middle of the case and I don't forget certain details about it. So that is the plan. So that's the only streaming I know of up until I leave, because obviously I can't stream Tuesday, that's when I'm flying, and then Monday is my day off and I'll probably be packing and stuff and trying to catch up with editing and stuff. So like I said, it's going to be really wonky when I'm actually at my mom's. Again, the 6th to the 13th. It's Tuesday to Tuesday. It'll be very interesting. I don't know how we're going to go about streaming, but it'll all be random. I don't even know if there's going to be a Winning Wednesday. If there is, it's probably just me talking to you guys really simply and just posting it. Very minimal editing, if any, just because editing on my mom's computer, I don't think she has any editing software. So yeah, this is the plan. I can't edit while I'm there, but at least I'll be able to hopefully stream. So, and maybe record just something quick for you guys. I don't guarantee it though, just because I don't know what's going on. But what's going on health-wise, I'll try to be quick about it. Again, I don't want to focus on it, but you guys know I started feeling numbness on the side of my face for a while, along my neck, and then it spread to my face, and it just was very distracting. Went to the ER because we were making sure it wasn't something to be like super worried about, but it wasn't. At least it wasn't a blood clot or anything like that. Still don't know what that was. Still to this day don't know. I've been going to the neurologist, got an ultrasound on my neck and my heart. They haven't found anything in either place, which is great. But then I've been having just problems with like stomach nausea, and we think it's nerves. just like tightness in the chest, stuff like that, and like anxiety attacks pretty much is what we're thinking it is. And so I went back on anxiety meds, started just 2 days ago. So there really isn't a change, and there won't be for a couple weeks because it takes quite a few weeks for it to get through the system. But I'm telling you guys that because like I've always told you guys never to be ashamed of needing extra help when you need it. And I cannot control my panic attacks right now. I don't know. I'm assuming my health is what's inducing it and worrying about everything, but I don't feel it coming on. All of a sudden I'm panicking, and that's not, I can't live like that very well. In the terms of I'm not being very productive. I'm freaking out instead of actually getting work done, or starting to get work done will freak me out, and it just all snowballs and it becomes a problem, and I'm not living my life to the fullest. So I really need some additional assistance, at least with what I'm going through right now. So I did decide to go back on anti-anxiety meds, and I don't know how I'd be. I warned Twitch already, but for the YouTube community, it may mute my feelings. I'm not sure. It shouldn't, because I'm not taking both. I was taking 2 different medications before, and I'm just taking one of the 2. And that's what the doctor said. Let's see how that goes. And if you're fine, then we'll stay on it. But I did notice that I had some muted emotions on my other meds, and that means like I'm not as easily to cry at something, whereas you guys know I'll cry at like almost anything. So just so you guys know, my reactions may be a little more muted, but I'll still be me. I'm still the same energy, just things don't bother me as easily. So like including in stories of games and stuff. So just wanted to give you guys a heads up if you're like, why isn't she crying at this thing? It's super sad. Maybe it's just because of my meds, but we'll see how these new ones, it's not new ones, but we'll see how this goes with just the one. But I figure I tell you guys to ask for help when you need it. I gotta do it too. So I'm doing that, but some weird stuff's been going on where like I said, I had panic attacks last week, Wednesday through Friday, which is why there was no winning Wednesday. I woke up with my chest tightening, and like it felt painful and shortness of breath, but then like I could relax it and like bring it back. So that's why I knew it wasn't something immediately. Like I was like pretty sure this is a panic attack. I just don't feel panic. Why am I doing that? Why is this feeling this way? And that didn't go away hardcore Wednesday. It was just constantly there. Thursday it got better, but it was not completely gone. And then Friday it was pretty much just very unconsciously there, and Saturday it was gone. Well, and then I don't know if I went over this with YouTube, but I also got vertigo on last Monday before the panic attack, and I got vertigo on Wednesday as well. And then Tuesday I realized my left eye is slightly blurrier than my right eye, so I think my prescription changed, and maybe I just noticed because I'm being hyper aware of everything right now. And that's the really big issue with like having something off with your body and not knowing the reasoning. Your body then goes into overdrive of thinking about all the different things that could be wrong right now. So that's probably what set off my anxiety on Wednesday. But either way, I had to fight that off. Well, I thought I was good, and then I went to the doctor Monday, just general doctor, just to get some blood work done and general doctor stuff. And then that night I got like heart palpitations while I was sleeping. I contributed it to an anxiety attack because it kind of felt like that, but it was like, I mean, I was only asleep for an hour and then all of a sudden woke up with my heart feeling like a jackhammer, like quite literally was just really aggressive and scary. And I'm like, what the hell? And so I couldn't really get sleep. To be honest, I was just like exhausted, but I couldn't get sleep because every time I tried, a half hour later, I would wake up and just be in a panic state again. So I probably got at most 3 hours total, which is why for my birthday I was super exhausted. So if anyone was at the live stream, I was doing pretty good, but that last like half hour I was dragging. So that's why I needed to go, because I was just so tired. I'm still so tired. But yeah, I was able to calm myself down once I woke up and stuff like that, but getting sleep is just not happening. And then also it makes me really nauseous to have those scary moments. And then I don't want to eat, so I didn't really eat much yesterday, and I think that also is why I got really tired towards the end of the stream. But then last night I got it again, but it wasn't as bad, but it still was there. And I don't know, again, why it's happening. So I did go to the doctor today. I got blood work, all that jazz, to see if it's thyroid related, because my mom has thyroid things, to see if it's anemia, apparently. Anything to see it is. So he also wants me on a heart rate monitor, which I think is going to be interesting. He said wait till after my trip, because obviously I'll be lugging it around on my trip and stuff like that. So he said wait till after that, and it's going to be a 7-day heart monitor. I'm like, this will be interesting if I'm playing a scary game and all of a sudden my heart rate spikes. And they'll be like, were you okay during this day and this time? I'm like, yeah, don't worry about it. But he wants to make sure that I'm okay, but I'll find out tomorrow if it is any of the blood test stuff. So if it is thyroid, if it's anemia, it would show up on there. But needless to say, because it happened again last night, I've probably had 7 hours total in sleep in the last 2 days, and I am exhausted. Like, I'm so tired. That's why I'm not sure if I'm going to be streaming tomorrow, and that's why I said if I am, it might be on the shorter end. Just because I don't know how tonight's sleep's going to go. I don't know if I'm going to be able to catch up. And I don't know if I just need more of a break. It's just, I'm sorry. One long roller coaster that all I can do is sit back and just let people figure out what's going on. There's nothing I can do other than take note of what's going on with my body and giving it to them. So I know this is on the longer end, but I really wanted to fill you guys in on my situation, just so you're not like, well, why isn't there uploads? This is why. And I'm trying really hard to push through what I can. It's just, this is really exhausting to have your body going through so much and going to all these appointments almost daily and trying to figure out what's going on. And it's not only exhausting, but then also uncomfortable to like push through some of those, depending on what the symptom was. Anxiety attacks are surprisingly a little too overwhelming to be focusing on anything else. So I'm doing what I can. I'm letting you guys know, but it might be a rough couple weeks until my body finally stabilizes itself and figure out what's going on. So pretty much I'm hoping after the trip I can get some normalcy in both YouTube and Twitch land. But yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on. What has been going on with you guys? Were you guys at any of the streams? Did you have a favorite? What do you guys have birthdays you've been attending? People around you? 'Cause apparently quite a few people had birthdays around my birthday, so happy birthday if your birthday wasn't, well, ever, but in the last few weeks. But other than that, let me know how your weekends were. Hopefully going better than mine, but hopefully you guys are able to get a little bit more traction in the start of your year. Hopefully some of you are doing some things you want to do. Otherwise, hopefully you guys are taking care of yourselves. That's what I'm trying to do. So it's the only best thing you can do. But yeah, that's about it. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next Winning Wednesday or playthrough or whatever it is you guys watch. So keep winning, guys.